I am so tired. I didn't post a video yesterday because I didn't have any time to myself. I was never alone for 10 minutes, which is really saying something. And when you're used to being alone for huge swaths of your life, like, regularly, like 10-hour periods, intermixed with like hanging out with friends for the other periods where, your friends have very, very little say on what actually makes up the time you spend, it can just be a huge shift, a huge fundamental shift from like independence and, making to-do lists and periodically scheduling things and checking off things on the to-do list in order to, improve your life, to suddenly having to exist with the sporadic and inconsistent whims of the people that are in your family. It is a huge shift, and I understand why people fight with their families, but I've been trying to, just at every, I've been trying to do everything that I can to not fight with my family, literally everything. So a lot of times that means, just like, number one, don't complain, right? If something hurts, or if you're tired, or if you're hungry, or if you have to use the bathroom, you just don't say anything. And then the first opportunity that presents itself, you do those things. Or you suggest, hey, maybe we could find some place with food, or hey, maybe we could find some place with water, or hey, maybe we could find some place for the bathroom. Instead of complaining. And that right there goes a long way. The other thing is just like, okay, try to live in the moment, right? When someone, I don't know, periodically my family members will start arguing with one another, and then it's like, okay, they are doing that over fear of a potential future where they might not get what they want. And that's probably why they're arguing with one another. So if you can recognize that it's kind of silly to fear that, because everything is always going to be okay, because we live in the best country ever, and we're never going to have to kill anyone or fight for food, I don't think, for the foreseeable future. It's going to be okay. So remembering that is also very nice. And so when people are arguing, it's like, okay, how can I best affect this situation so that everyone calms down and, can maintain some form of consistency. Which has been interesting, and I don't know. But anyway, we went to a church service yesterday, and I was telling my sister and my family that was probably the best live performance I've ever seen. It's called Passion City, and it's just like, I don't know, I hate to use the word indoctrination because I think it has a very negative connotation, but they have really gotten it down to a science. Like, the transitions between speakers and musicians is seamless. It's fantastic. They go from one group to the next, just as the one person's finishing with their bit, the next person comes in. And, the performance is subjugated, I guess, segmented into different portions that are led each by a different person, and each person tries to make it as meaningful or as powerful as they possibly can, using all of the resources at their disposal, right? So they use either singing or storytelling, and they'll coordinate with the music team, and they'll coordinate with the sound team and the production team and the lighting team, and it just, and to think that they do that every week is insane to me. It's absolutely insane. It's really cool. it makes me excited to start to look for a production team of my own, because I know, number one, I know how excited I am, and I think I can motivate someone to help me and work with me to build something really beautiful and really awesome, and something that we're proud of, something that we can hopefully get paid for one day. So that's cool. But I just think the talent floor right here is so much higher than RIT. No offense to anybody at RIT, but there it's just like, okay, you look for an editor and that person doesn't know how to use any programs, and you have to teach them from the ground up. And I don't know, after watching that performance yesterday, it's like, oh my God, I think I'm in the right place. Like, and maybe that's wrong, I don't really know, but I don't know. It just gave me a lot of hope yesterday. So, cool. Other than that, I've been thinking more about a job. I really think I want to do the realty thing, just because I think that I don't know, I think that's going to provide me the most opportunity to have free time, number one, in 5 years, and also the most opportunity to make huge margins of money while I, if I grind more, then I can make more money. And here's the other thing, is that like, I think it will let me have more agency. Instead of following someone else's directives, right, I get to seek out people, and I get to learn, I get to do sales. And I've heard that there is a huge benefit to doing sales early on in your career, because like, you learn how to interact with people in a way that, works for you to accomplish your goals. If your goals are to sell houses, if you're overly pushy, you don't get to sell anybody a house because they don't want to work with you. And if you're overly nice, they'll probably step on your face and walk over you, right? So it's like, it's just practice and experience and trying to be that middle of the road of like firm and yet friendly, and I think that's really interesting. Right now, I'm on a run with my sister, and I am dying. I'm so tired, and I have no idea where I am. But that's okay, because there's a magical device in my pocket that's currently recording my face. In a couple moments, I'm going to tell it that I need to go home. Hopefully it's going to bring me there. Connor scheduled me a haircut on Sunday afternoon. It's currently Christmas Eve. It's Monday morning. Tomorrow's Christmas. My packages still have not arrived from Amazon and Shutterfly, and I'm not super stoked about that. It's going to be really awkward when I open a bunch of gifts and, nobody has any gifts for me. It's going to be bad. I really, really hope my parents bought me Apple headphones or AirPods. I think they did. I love them, and they are typically really, really, really awesome with giving presents. Like, they're really, really, really awesome. They spoil the shit out of both of me and my sister. But that said, if they didn't, that's totally okay. I can use these headphones, and once I get a job, I can upgrade, and then I can, I don't know. I'm also going to get a new phone. I'm going to get the iPhone 10. Just because it's like, if I'm going to make films, I might as well have one of the best cameras on the planet in my pocket at all times, Not saying that there's anything wrong with this camera, it's totally counterintuitive to the advice that I give other people. It's like, you have a camera in your pocket that you never use that's absolutely beautiful. And there are a lot of beautiful things that I could do with this camera that I just simply don't. So the idea that, upgrading a camera is suddenly going to make me a filmographer is going to be ridiculous. But I don't know. Right now, I'm walking amongst many skyscrapers, and they're very big, and it's kind of cool because it's like, I don't know, when you're in this place where there are no skyscrapers, I feel like, you don't live life in the perspective of like, these people live, I don't know, they live in such a fundamentally different way, and I think I really understand that idea that, you really adopt the mindset of the closest 10 people around you, right? You mirror them. And in a place like this, these people make money and these people affect the world And I bet some of them are miserable working jobs that they don't like, but I think a lot of them, especially in a place like this, are really motivated and know how to live happy and productive lives. So, I don't know. Okay, that's 10 minutes. I think I'm going to quit this. I missed yesterday, but, like I said, this is not supposed to be something that I have to do every day. It's not something that if I don't make it, then it's done. It's something that, I will do regardless if I miss a day. It's just one after the other. It's a consistency thing, and consistency and persistence, it's about getting back up. It's not when you fall down, right? That's really what it is. So this is me getting back up. Okay, we're done.